Take a break and relax by imagining scenes of fall with this autumn leaves visualization relaxation. Welcome to Relaxation Audio with Candy, peaceful relaxation scripts for sleep, stress relief, and health. This visualization exercise begins with imagining an autumn scene. If you prefer to relax a bit before visualizing, you may want to listen to a quick relaxation audio first and then begin this one. Get comfortable and close your eyes. Allow yourself to imagine a beautiful fall scene. Imagine that it is autumn. It is a warm and beautiful afternoon. Picture yourself sitting in a brightly lit kitchen. A pie is baking in the oven, and apple cider is heating up in a pot on the stove. Imagine the smell of the apple cider, sweet smelling and enticing. Imagine the smell of apples and spices. You can detect a hint of cinnamon. Take a deep breath and imagine the delicious smell of the apple cider. As you breathe out, let your body become more relaxed. Allow every breath to relax you as you continue to take slow, steady breaths. As the pie bakes, the scent of your favorite pie starts to fill the air. Imagine the most delicious kind of pie. Picture in your mind the smell of pie crust and filling. Visualize the pie baking. When the pie is done, you take it out of the oven to cool. The smell of fresh baked pie is such a calming and comforting scent. Imagine the smells of pie and apple cider as they mingle together. It is such a beautiful day. Sun shines through the window and makes the entire kitchen glow. It is afternoon, and as the sun moves lower in the sky, the color of the sunlight becomes warmer and redder. The sky is still blue. Imagine putting on some warm clothes and going outside onto a deck. Everything is bathed in sunlight. Around you there are trees, lit up by the beaming sunlight. Their leaves glisten in the warm light. The autumn leaves are brilliant colors. Some are bright lemon yellow. There are brilliant orange leaves. Some leaves are red, and in the warm sunlight, they are bright red like flames. A few trees still have some green leaves. You are surrounded by so many colors. Next to the deck is a little path made of stepping stones, leading to a fire pit. There are chairs near the fire pit. This area, too, is surrounded by trees. Birds are singing. A squirrel darts by, running across the ground in front of you and racing up the trunk of a tree. The squirrel watches you from high up in a safe place in the branches. You notice a cool feeling in the air. It is starting to feel like fall. Although the sun is warm, you can see a little cloud from your breath when you exhale. This would be the perfect weather for a fire in the fire pit. Imagine gathering some wood from a pile next to the deck and carrying it the short distance to the fire pit. Picture putting the wood in the fire pit and then going inside to get some newspaper and matches. You place the newspaper strategically in the fire pit beneath the wood and then light a match. Imagine the flame from the match reaching the paper. The paper starts to blacken and burn with a small, slow flame. The flame gradually grows a little brighter as it burns more of the paper and eventually ignites some of the smaller pieces of wood. You see with satisfaction that the wood begins to burn nicely, creating a nice fire in the fire pit. Now you retrieve a blanket and a mug of apple cider from inside, and maybe even a warm piece of pie. Then you find a chair next to the fire pit and settle in, comfortably wrapped in the blanket. Relax here, enjoying this beautiful autumn day. Watch the leaves falling from the trees. A few leaves drift gently down, wafting on the breeze, lazily twisting in the air until they come to rest on the ground. The ground is covered with a carpet of leaves. Notice again the variety of colors. The sunlight is even warmer now, bathing everything in an orange glow. The leaves are lit with brilliant orange, nearly matching the flames of the fire in the fire pit. Imagine taking a sip of the apple cider. It is warm, just perfect, not too hot. It feels so wonderfully warm in your mouth. The apple cider fills your body with warmth. Such a pleasant and relaxed feeling, warming you all the way from your core, warming you from the inside. The blanket is warm and cozy, and you can also feel the warmth from the fire in front of you. Picture stretching out your feet in front of you, moving them closer to the fire, and imagine the warm feeling on your feet. So warm and comfortable. Breathe nice, slow, relaxed breaths. Allow your body to relax as you sit by the fire pit, enjoying this perfect fall day. Watch the autumn leaves. A slight breeze stirs the leaves in the trees, and then you watch as leaves fall like rain. The golden sunlight shines at an angle through the trees, creating stripes of light and dark on the ground. When you close your eyes, the light dances in front of your eyelids, creating moving shadows of light and dark as the leaves sway gently. It is so peaceful here. You are so comfortable and warm. Take a deep breath and imagine the smell of the apple cider, the comforting smell of wood smoke from the fire in the fire pit, the smell of freshly chopped wood, and the smell of leaves, evergreen trees, and soil, the wonderful scent of fall. A few big snowflakes drift down, and you wonder where they came from with this clear sky. The snow doesn't last long, and soon it is clear again, with just the slightest breeze. Slowly, the sun moves lower in the sky. The fire burns warmly. There are now a few glowing coals at the bottom of the fire pit. They give off a nice, steady heat. Small flames flicker lazily. You let the fire burn down slowly, just sitting here, relaxing. It is so peaceful. Leaves continue falling, drifting gently to the ground. A breeze blows some of the leaves along the ground, and they roll in a pile to the foot of a big tree. More leaves accumulate there as they continue slowly falling. Some leaves fall straight down with just a few swirls as they spin gently. Other leaves catch the breeze and travel along through the air horizontally, spinning, rising, falling, until they too come to rest on the ground. It is relaxing just to watch the leaves. They drift without a care. The leaves look so peaceful. Each leaf is unique. Notice all the colors. The ground looks like it has been dotted with multicolored spots of paint. The streaks of sunlight shining between the trees create lines of bright, warm spots of color, next to rows of more subdued and cooler colors. You admire the lines of sunlight and shadows, noticing the many dots of color around you. The fire has burned down now, with just a few embers remaining in the fire pit. The flames have subsided, but you can still feel the warmth. Imagine the feeling of warmth on your body. You are so cozy here, wrapped in a blanket and sitting next to the still warm fire pit. When the fire has burned down completely and you're ready to go back inside, imagine pouring a bucket of water over the fire pit. At first the water sizzles and steams. Soon the sizzling stops and the fire is out completely. The sun has dipped below the horizon, leaving a bright but darkening sky. Imagine going back up on the deck and then inside, back to the cozy kitchen. Keep the relaxed and calm feeling with you as we conclude this visualization exercise. To finish the exercise, you can reawaken and return to your usual activities, or you can continue to relax and drift off to sleep. If you choose to reawaken, wiggle your fingers and toes to wake up your muscles. Open your eyes. When you're fully alert, you can resume your usual activities. If you choose to go to sleep, continue to relax. Allow your breathing to be slow, steady, and calm as you drift off to a restful, peaceful sleep.